Just hopping on here a couple minutes early, just as usual, so that way I can set it up here on Instagram Live too. So, let's see. How does that look for Instagram? I think that looks good. Let's just go live and double check. Hello, hello, hello. We are live. Cool. Let's get this set up this way. I want to make sure that you can still see my I love you sign. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome, welcome to Self Love and Sweat Daily Show. As you guys start hopping on, hi, hi, hi. Welcome, welcome. Yay, I see some eyeballs here. On Facebook, it doesn't show me like who's popping on. Here on Instagram, I can see who's coming on. So this is super cool. Hi, everybody. Hi, Gia. Oh, awesome. So cool. Hi, friends. So you're going to need a towel for today. We're going to do some yoga and stretching. I didn't post this ahead of time, but I just thought about it right now that for some of the stretches that we do today, it'll be helpful for you to have a towel or a t-shirt or a sock or something, so that way when we're doing some stretches and things, you might need a little bit of extra help, yeah, as we're working through our flexibility. So hi everybody, cool. All right, it is 3 o'clock in Austria. The sun is also shining. I feel so blessed that even in a time like this, the sun is still shining and giving us that vitamin D and that medicine that we all love. So happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Self Love and Sweat Daily Show. Today we are doing yoga and some stretching. Really, on Monday and Tuesday we did high intensity intervals. So if you're just joining and this is your first time today, we did on Monday legs and cardio. Yesterday we did abs and upper body. And today we're going to do a lot of stretching, some yoga, with really the theme of rooting down, okay? A tree can only grow as high as its roots are deep, right? So we're really going to focus on rooting down. You know, whether we like it or not, we're in our home. This is kind of where we root down as well. So I'm really excited about this yoga and stretching session that I have with you guys today. Grab a towel for those of you that are just jumping on. We need a towel or something to help stretch with. I also have some water here. It's not going to be high intensity, but if you need some water, it's always nice to have it nearby. So go ahead and grab that. And then also, as always, give me some hearts. Let me know where you're from and give me an I'm in, I'm ready. I want to see you in the comments. I'm in, I'm ready for this session. I'm here, I'm present, I'm alive. However you want to say it, just put it down in the comments because we're really being active and activating each other, right? I need you guys just as much as we all need each other. And so I need you guys to be in here giving me hearts, telling me that you are in. Awesome, Barbara says we are ready. This is so great. Cool. So we're going to start off like we do every time with our Journey to the Heart book. Today's is so good. Oh my gosh, I feel like this is just such a gift and a blessing here for us. So I'm going to start off with reading from March 18th from this book, Journey to the Heart. Yeah, maybe you can order it, maybe you can't because of the situation, and if not, I'm reading to you every day. Every day is story time here on the Life Like London page, Self Love and Sweat Daily Show. So, how are you guys doing, by the way? You guys good? Yeah? It's been a week, huh? Like, it's only Wednesday. I feel like so much has happened. And I just want to first say thank you for being here. I feel like this makes me so happy every single day. I, have the first half of my day, and we're doing this here at 3 o'clock my time. And it just gives me such purpose and passion. I just want to say thank you for showing up and thank you for being here. I feel very, very, very blessed and thankful to be able to do this. This really helps me a lot. It really does. So thank you, first and foremost. And I love you. Welcome, I love you. As always, the sign is not going to go away. March 18th, Heart Connections. I went into the office at the lodge where I stayed in Sedona. I turned in my room key, then pulled out my camera and took a picture of Marianne. We had only known each other for 8 days, but I felt deeply connected with her. We had been through a series of experiences that would probably stay with me for life. They had changed my life. When we hugged and said goodbye, I told her not to cry, but she did anyway. So did I. Call me whenever you want, she said. I'll be there for you. I knew what she meant. She didn't mean for me to call her on the phone. I mean, that was okay too. She meant call her in my heart. She meant call her in my spirit. For a long time, our connections to people and places maybe have come from some place other than our hearts. We may have been connected out of need, fear, unfinished business, or simply the unwillingness to leave, to know there was any other way to be connected. Or we may not have even felt particularly connected to the people around us. Now is a different time. It's time to let your connections come from your heart. Open up, listen. Does someone have something to say, maybe only a sentence or two, that's just what you needed to hear? Are you going through your day? Does someone come to mind, someone you think about getting in touch with? Don't shrug off the things you know and sense. Be open to your inner voice. Do what it leads you to do. Love isn't bound by time or space when our connections come from the heart. And what more do we have right now than these connections, these heartfelt connections, with each other right now? A lot of us have to be alone, right? And I just want to remind you, like I do every single time, that every single emotion is welcome here and is safe here, okay? Whatever you're feeling is valid. Whatever you're feeling, fear, excitement, frustration, uncertainty, all the things are welcome here. And you can send me a message at any time on Instagram, on Facebook, wherever. If you need someone to talk to and you need support, I'm always here for you no matter what, okay? I've been doing my best over the last years and even the last weeks to cultivate this energy where I feel like I can really hold space for you guys, okay? And I really feel like I can. So please reach out to me anytime, day or night. I'll get back to you as soon as possible, okay? If you need someone to talk to, I'm always here. This is a tough time for everybody, okay? Now let's start again with our mantra. Our mission statement. It's not really a mantra, it's more like a mission statement. So repeat after me. I am alive. I am ready to serve. I know that no matter what the circumstances, no day is guaranteed no matter what. I know the impact that moving my physical body has on my emotions and my vibe. That moving my physical body has on my emotions, come on, and my vibe. And even when I don't feel like it, I am moving my body because I can. You have to yell it loud enough that hopefully your neighbors hear you, okay? That's the goal. We wake everybody up. That's our morning mission statement. Well, not morning, because everybody's in different places. That's our Self-Love and Sweat Daily Show mission statement. It can also be your morning mission statement as well. Actually, you can write it down. I posted it on Instagram a few posts ago. So feel free to repeat that to yourself and read it out loud to yourself and your family and your friends, because it's very easy for us to be in like freeze mode. When we're in fear, we fight, we flight, we freeze, or facade. So it's like sometimes we just freeze and do nothing, and we don't know what to do and what's going on. And I just invite you to continue to say that mission statement and move your body. Love you too, Gia. Hi, Maurice. Hi, everybody. I see these names kind of popping up, so I just want to acknowledge everybody. Cool. Grab your towel. Let's take a seat on the mat, okay? Here we go. So here we go. Take a seat on your mat. We'll start in easy seated position, which is basically just sitting down cross-legged. Whatever foot falls in front is cool, okay? Can you guys hear me good? Is everything okay? You can go ahead and just leave some hearts just to let me know that you can hear me fine. It's not like a high intensity workout today, so I'm gonna do my best to keep my voice up so you guys can hear me, okay? I see some thumbs. Okay, cool. So we're gonna start in easy seated position. Just sitting down, okay? Whatever leg falls in front is totally cool. Now you can rest your hands on your knees. You can even put your palms up if you like and take a mudra. You can bring your thumb and pointer finger together if you want. You can even do one hand down and one hand up, whatever feels good for you, okay? And I want you to close your eyes and just focus on inhaling and exhaling deeply. Very intentional breaths, huh? Inhaling. I want you to imagine like the roots from a tree are coming out of your butt bones, out of your sit bones, like growing down, grounding down into the earth, you guys. A tree can only grow as tall as it is rooted down into the earth. I do not want you guys to be uprooted. Your tree will not fall down. Your tree will not fall down. You will be okay. We will be fine, and we will all stand tall together, huh? We will all grow taller together. Couple more deep breaths, big intentional breaths. You can blink open your eyes so that we can see each other now. Yeah, and we're gonna inhale, reach our arms all the way up overhead, fingers reaching up towards the sky, palms facing forward. Let's get the shoulders down and away from the ears though, yeah? So not reaching up and crunching up, shoulders down. Let's inhale, grow up nice and tall. Exhale, let's open up the chest, pull our elbows down and back. So I'm gonna turn to the side just so you can see. See, they're not just going down, but coming back, yeah? Inhale, reach up nice and tall. Exhale, open up the heart, pull the shoulder blades together. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. And let's just do 1 more. I wasn't counting. Here we go. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Good job. Shake out those arms. Awesome. Now let's just take the, I don't know if you're going to see me opposite right now, but that's okay. Let's take the right ear to the right shoulder. And let the left shoulder melt down so you get a nice stretch in the left side of the neck, okay? And then let's come over to the other side, draw the left ear to the left shoulder and the right shoulder down and away so you get a nice good stretch in the right side of your neck. And then come back to center and let's bring the chin down to the chest, stretching up the back of the neck. And then let's lean it back, looking up towards the ceiling, towards the sky, stretching and opening up the throat, huh? And coming back to center. Awesome. Okay, let's take our left hand, reach it up nice and tall, and then drop it down to the right knee. The right hand comes all the way around and comes behind you, like this, okay? Nice little easy twist. So inhale, grow nice and tall, and then exhale, twist to the right. Every time you inhale, lengthen a little bit more, and then every exhale, twist a little bit more, but keep it gentle, keep it nice, keep it friendly, keep it loving, huh? And then slowly unwind, and we'll go to the other side. Inhale, reach your right arm up nice and high. Bring the right hand to the left knee, and then the left hand comes all the way around. I like to be on the fingertips in the back, you know, like a little, like a tripod. Like a little tripod. Inhale up nice and tall. Exhale, twist. Speaking of tripod, I could use one right now. My setup here could be a little bit better, but it's all good. Keep breathing, friends. Opening up those lungs, filling up. And then slowly unwind and come back to center. And feel free to kind of wiggle a little bit here. Now we're going to do a little forward fold, okay? So inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead. And then bring your hands all the way down and fold forward, okay? I don't know, I'm going to turn to the side just a little bit so you can see. So don't fall forward and then get your butt off the ground. Only really go as far as you can until our roots, we don't want to take our roots out of the ground. Let's say it like that, okay? Keep your roots in the ground. The roots that we talked about in the beginning that were growing from your butt. Here we go. Let your head fall forward. You can even shake your head a little bit just to loosen up your neck a little bit, huh? And then slowly walk your hands all the way back to start. And let's switch the cross of the leg. So if your left leg was in front, switch it to the right side. Yeah? Cool, same stretch. So inhale, reach all the way up nice and tall. Exhale, let's fold. So you'll feel a little bit of a different sensation in your leg muscles when you stretch here and in your hips. And then slowly walk your hands all the way in. Now we're going to come into all fours, okay? So come into an all fours position, just like this. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Knees are directly underneath your hips. Open up your fingertips nice and wide. The roots are coming out of your fingers. Open up nice and wide and plant them down, okay? So really intentional in the hands too. And then don't collapse. Push away, okay? In between your shoulder blades, it should be flat, okay? We're gonna do some cat-cows. So inhale, drop the belly, lift up the nose for cow. You can even make a moo because nobody cares. Nobody cares. And exhale, cat. Meow. And inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. Tucking that tailbone under, really rounding the spine. Now just go with your breath, okay? And if you want to wiggle side to side and shake your tail, and you want to kind of roll into your cat a little bit, like do whatever feels good, friends. Like do what you feel like your body needs, huh? Good job. 2 more rounds, 2 more breath cycles. And last one. And exhale. And then come back to a neutral spine position here. And we're going to do some swimming arms with our hands, yeah? So let's put all the weight in the left side, but don't collapse into the left shoulder, okay? Push the floor away, push the ground down with your left hand, okay? And then you're going to inhale and bring your palm facing inward. And then exhale, rotate it and swim around, really working in the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. And release. Other side. Right hand down, pushing down in, or pushing the ground, pushing into the ground. Can I speak? Okay. And inhale, bring the left arm up. Exhale, bring it around. Swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Let's do one more. And release. Awesome. Okay, now let's kick the right foot back. Okay? The toes are on the ground still. And let's rock back and forth. You'll feel a nice good stretch in your calf muscle there, the back of this lower part of your leg. So just kind of move through that. feel good? That feels good to me. Cool, now let's find some stillness and let's lift up the right leg and the left arm, okay? Look down at the ground, keep a neutral spine. I know you want to look at me and that's okay, but once you figure out what I'm doing, then look down. Make sure your toes are pointing towards the ground, so you're internally rotating that leg, activating it. Your foot is flexed and your heel is pushing towards the back of the room and your fingertips are reaching towards the front of the room. Good job. And release. Other side. Let's kick the left foot back. Toes stay on the ground first. Yeah, we just rock back and forth. Stretching out that calf muscle. Awesome job. Work through that there. Cool. Now we're going to do what we did on the other side. Find stillness here, so stop moving. Lift up the left leg and the right arm. Left toes are pointed towards the ground, internally rotating that quad. Foot is flexed, fingertips are reaching forward. Pull in that core, huh? This is all for the core here. Use your abs. And release. Awesome, now we're gonna come into child's pose. So bring your big toes together and your knees out wide and sit all the way back in child's pose. Relax your forehead on the mat. Good job. And then if you want to, you can bring your palms together, bring your elbows in closer to your head, and make a little shark fin. Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do. My niece loves that song. She loves it so much, and I love her so much. So sometimes I listen to the Baby Shark thing when I miss my niece. And you'll feel a nice, good stretch. Maybe you walk your elbows a little bit more forward. Ooh, I love this one. And then release your hands all the way out. Open up your fingertips nice and wide. Let your armpits drop to the mat. And then slowly come back up to all fours. Now we're going to bring the right foot forward. Yep, right foot forward. And let's put your hands on each side of the foot. So really frame your foot, as we say in English. Like put your hands on each side, okay? And then we're going to scoot the back knee back just a little bit. So you start to feel a nice stretch. So our right foot is in front. We're going to put our left hand on the ground. If for some reason, let me show you. If for some reason, this is one of my favorite books ever, if you need some support, you can put your hand on a book. And then we're going to twist and open to the right, okay? Right foot is in front, left hand is on the ground or on a book or something, and then the right hand is reaching up towards the sky. And then we're going to use our right arm like a windshield wiper, like the windshield wiper in a car. Let's go side to side. Let's clean that window. I don't know what's on your window. Maybe there's some frustration or some negativity on your window. Maybe there's some fear or just anxiety or stress, and that's okay, but let's wipe it clean. Let's wipe it away, huh? Just for the time being. Good job. Now reach all the way up, and then release that right hand to the ground. Now we're going to come all the way up here into like a modified crescent lunge. If you want to, you can tuck your toes under and come off of that back knee, but I'm going to stay down today. This feels good for me, whatever feels good for you. Reach up, but bring your shoulders down, okay? So I don't want any stress up here, shoulders down. And then lunge a little bit further. Make sure your knee and ankles, your knees not like so far behind your toe, right? Or like you're not this far out. So make sure that your ankle and knee are in a nice good line here, and really feel and breathe into the left hip. And then release your hands down to the ground. We're going to come into runner stretch. So rock back and get this leg to be straight, okay? Same thing. If you need some books or like a water bottle or something, you can put it on each side. Just grab what you have next to you. What's important though is that you're not leaning back like this. okay? In the back, the knee should be underneath that hip there, okay? And toes pointing up towards the sky, all right? So whatever you need. If you need some support with a book or your water bottle, however that feels, this is a tough one for some people, so I get it if you need some support. Or grab a chair. Maybe you're working out not alone. You can grab your friend. Grab your friend for some balance. And every inhale, like pull your heart forward. And every exhale, maybe fold a little bit deeper, huh? And then slowly rock it forward. Pull that leg back, and then slowly bring it all the way back, okay? However you bring your foot back is all good, okay? I'm gonna turn to this side, just so that way when we do the other side, my voice, you guys can hear me well. So now let's bring the left foot forward, okay? Left foot forward. We frame that front foot, left hand on right and right hand on the ground on each sides of the foot, and then bring the knee back a little bit, so that way you can really get into that hip. Yep, and then same thing. Let's put the right hand on the ground and we reach the left arm all the way up. If you need a book or something to support you, make sure you grab that, and then we windshield wiper. We're wiping off that fear and frustration, and maybe, you know, we miss some people in our family that we want to see, and that's hard, but that's okay. We can wipe that clean, and we can show up as best as we possibly can and move our bodies, huh? I know it's tough. I love you guys. Reach all the way up, and then bring that hand all the way down. Now we're gonna rise up into that crescent lunge, modified, or feel free to take that knee up if you want to. I'm not feeling that today. I'm feeling like I need a little break. So shoulders down and away from your ears, and we breathe into that right hip. And then release the hands, and then we slowly come back into runner's stretch, toes up towards the sky on the left side this time. Remembering about the right leg, what's going on there. Make sure the knee's underneath the hip there. And just breathe like someone's pulling your heart forward and then folding a little bit deeper. Oh, this side for me is a lot tighter, a lot tighter. Couple more breaths here. And then slowly rock it forward and make your way back to all fours. I'm going to turn back around this way just because I prefer this way. I don't want to like face a whiteboard. Cool. And then we're going to tuck the toes under, walk your hands a little bit more forward in front of your shoulders, and we're going to come into our first downward facing dog, okay? So lift up the knees, lift up the hips, and come all the way into this like V position. Then you can pedal out your legs, bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, bend your right knee, straighten the left leg, bend your left knee, straighten the right leg. Just pedal it out, okay? Open up your fingertips nice and wide. Open them up. Yes. And then find some stillness, okay? Let your heels drop towards the ground as much as they can, okay? Whatever feels good for you. Create some space in between your shoulders and your ears, yeah? Lengthening the tailbone up towards the sky, and then energy shooting down through all the way the backs of the legs to the heels. And you can even pull your knees up, like into your quadriceps. So activate your legs, huh? That's really cool too. It's a good sensation. And then bend your knees a lot. Look forward to your hands, and then slowly walk your feet all the way to your hands. Bend your knees a lot. Bend your knees a lot. And we'll come into ragdoll. So you can grab your left arm, your left elbow with your right hand, and your right elbow with your left hand. Bend your knees a lot, as much as you need. And then you can just sway side to side. Come back to center. Release your hands to the ground. And then bend your knees a little bit more, and we're going to slowly, slowly, slowly roll all the way up, vertebrae by vertebrae. And the last thing that comes up is your chin off of your chest. Nice and slow. There's a little bug on my mat. Hi, little bug. I don't know how he got inside. Okay, now we're in mountain pose. Shoulders down and away from your ears. Let's bring our hands to heart center here in this prayer position. And really activate your glutes. So when you're standing, oftentimes we do this, like we arch our back, Tuck your hips under, squeeze your butt muscles, okay? Touch your butt and make sure it's working. Make sure it's turned on, And then externally rotate your quads. That helps with the activation of the glutes too. Shoulders down and away from your ears. Remember those roots growing down into the earth from our feet. I am alive, baby. And release your arms and open your eyes. Maybe you just want to wiggle it out a little bit. Shake it out, whatever you're feeling. Let's do some audible breaths like we did the first day. So let's inhale and let it all out. It's frustrating, I know. These times are hard, but we can get through this. One more time. Big inhale. Awesome. Good work. You guys are so fantastic. Nice work. Okay, now we're going to do just some stuff for our upper body and kind of some stretches here. So open up your arms nice and wide, and then put the right arm under the left arm, and either the backs of the hands touch, or you cross it all the way around and the front of the hands touch. You guys see that? So my right arm comes under my left, and maybe I do this, or maybe I do the complete full rotation here. These are called eagle arms, okay? Lift up your elbows so you're not like this. Like, London, what are you making me do? Lift up your elbows, Hold it here, yep. And just let the back open up. Eagle arms, fly like an eagle in the sea. I don't know if those are the words. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. Come on and fly. You're welcome to sing too. And relax those arms, uncross them. You can reach your arms up over your head and then bring them back down. Let's do the other side. Open up your arms nice and wide. This time the left hand comes underneath the right, and we bring them all together, or the backs of the palms are touching. Okay, lift up the elbows to be at shoulder height. Oops. Little message came on my phone. Sorry, guys. Lift up the elbows at shoulder height, and just, opening up the back. Do you feel that? I love that. Breathe into the upper back, huh? Let that oxygen travel there. And release the arms, shake it out. Okay, now you can grab your towel, grab this towel, and we're gonna reach the right arm up overhead. I think it's easier if we do it this way. So grab your towel in your right hand. Reach your right arm up over your head so that the towel is behind, okay? Then you're gonna bend that elbow and bring it down. And then you're gonna take the left arm behind and you can grab on the towel like this, okay? Maybe you can reach the fingertips and you don't need the towel, like you can maybe do like this. But if you need the towel for support, use it, okay? And then really think, okay, the right elbow, that top elbow, it's reaching up towards the sky. And my left elbow, it's reaching down towards the ground, okay? Just kind of opening that up there. And release. You can release the bottom hand first from the towel. And now let's do the other side. So pass the towel over to the left hand, bring it up and over so that way the towel's behind your body. And then bend that elbow and grab onto that towel there like this. And you can like work your way up. Maybe you're at the bottom of the towel and you can start to climb up that towel just fingertip by fingertip. Remember, the top elbow's reaching up towards the sky and the bottom one is lengthening down towards the ground. That's the goal at least, okay? Wherever you are is all good in the neighborhood. All good. And release that towel. You can set it to the side for now, okay? We're gonna do tree pose. Maybe you guys are familiar with tree pose. Are you guys familiar with tree pose? So where we balance on one leg. So let's start with the left leg, okay? So our left leg is our standing leg. That's the leg that's rooted down into the ground. Remember, our tree can only grow as tall as we are rooted down. And in this time, this is the time for us to get rooted in who we are, what we believe, what our mindset is, what we want to cultivate, what our goals are, okay? I want you to root down in that. And then the right, see how I'm on my right tippy toes? You can either just put your foot on your ankle, on your calf muscle, so below the knee or above the knee. Please do not put your foot on your knee. That could be very dangerous. Below or above, okay? However you like. Find your balance. Find something on the ground. I have a lot of marks on my ground because I have to keep cleaning my floor as I'm moving, but find a spot on the ground that's not moving that you can focus on to find your balance, okay? We're balancing on the left leg, but make sure you're not collapsing into the left hip, okay? Nice and tall. The foot is pressing into the leg and the leg is pressing into the foot. Generate that power, generate that energy. The bent knee, my right knee, try to pull it back. Try to pull it back. You'll really feel the activation in the hip there, huh? And then let's bring our hands to heart center. Excellent. And then when you're ready, you can grow your tree branches. And ladies and gentlemen, there's a storm today. So our branches are going side to side, and you're gonna try to catch your balance, okay? I want you guys to challenge yourself. It's a windy day, figuratively maybe. Maybe it really is where you live. Maybe you wanna close your eyes and try to do it at the same time. It's hard. Just whatever you do, whatever you can do to get yourself off balance, do it, try it, it's okay. And then release back to heart center, and then slowly come all the way down. Maybe you feel a little burning sensation in your left foot. That's all your stabilizer muscles waking up. They're like, hello, all these little baby muscles coming out to play when things get hard, huh? So now we're gonna balance on the right leg tree pose. Same thing, left foot can come right on the ankle, it can come below the knee, or it can come above the knee, okay? Rooting down into that right foot. Find a non-moving point that you can stare at. Remember, we're not collapsing into the right hip, so we're really pulling that right hip into the center, and then the left knee can kind of pull back a little bit too, but be gentle with your body, be nice, be compassionate. If you're falling all over the place, cool. Get back up. If you fall down, get back up. Great metaphor right now, right? Bring your hands to heart center. And then let's let our branches grow, our tree. Our roots are so strong, and it's a windy day. Whatever that looks like and feels like for you. Maybe you want to close your eyes. That always makes it so hard for me when I close my eyes. Open your eyes if they're closed. Bring your hands back to heart center. And then release that leg all the way down. Awesome. You guys are so great. So fantastic. How are you feeling? Are you feeling loosened up? Are you feeling good? Yeah? This is so nice. Yeah, awesome. Hi, Mama. I love you. My mom's on here. This is great. Hi, Sarah. Hi, friends. Cool. Last time I was scrolling up and down, I kept knocking my phone down. So in the end, I'll go through and acknowledge everybody that's here, okay? Now we're going to slowly come back down to a seated position. Okay, knees bent, feet, have your knees bent and your hands underneath here, underneath your knee creases, yeah? And then I just want you to slowly roll all the way down. Abs in, nice and tight, all the way down. Oh, yeah, good stuff. Knees bent, feet flat, okay? Knees bent, feet flat. We're going to do figure 4 stretch. So take the right foot and cross it over your left knee, and then loop your right hand through the hole and your other hand around, so your hands are interlaced around the left leg, the left hamstring. Flex both feet and have this leg be at a 90-degree angle. Pull that left leg into your chest and retract the right knee away from your body if you can. You should really feel this in the right side of your butt. Really feel this in the right side of your butt. And release. Let's switch to the other side. Nice and easy. Left foot crosses over the right leg, and then the left hand goes through the hole. The right hand comes around, and we interlace our hands. Hey, I didn't say this before, but if you can't get your hands to loop around, come up against the wall. Do it like this. That helps too. I'm sorry that I didn't say that before, because that's really helpful, and this can be a tough stretch for a lot of people. Breathing into that stretch, friends. Breathe through it. And slowly release. Grab your towel, okay? And we're gonna start with the right leg, okay? So you can keep your left knee bent if you want to, or you can put it down to the ground. It just depends on your flexibility. But let's wrap the towel around your right foot and then try to straighten it as much as possible. If you can pull it all the way in, if you want to put your left leg down to the ground, whatever feels good, okay? Just get a nice good stretch in the back of the leg. But a good stretch, okay? Not like this hurts so bad I'm dying, okay? Give yourself a little bit of a break. Bend the knee a little bit if you need to. Do what feels good for you. And then slowly release. And we'll switch to the other side. I'm just gonna mute my computer because the Facebook messages are going off. Just so we're not disturbed. Let's do the left side now, okay? Left foot in. Remember, you can put that leg down on the ground if you want to. This feels so good. And release the towel. Bring both knees into your chest. I don't want to knock over my water like I did the first day. Bring both knees into your chest. And then let both knees fall to the right. Open your arms out wide and look to the left. Getting a nice twist there, okay? And then slowly bring both knees back to center. Give yourself a little hug. Say, I love you, self. And then go with your knees to the left and then look to the right this time. And then slowly come all the way back to center. Give yourself a big hug. Bring your forehead into your chest. And if you can, give your knees a little kiss. And say, thank you, body. I'm so thankful I can move. Maybe another one. It's nice, huh? To give yourself a little love. And then release all the way down into Shavasana. We're going to take 5 really, really intentional breaths, okay? 5 of them. And then when you're finished, slowly roll over to one side. And sit yourself up. Come into that easy seated position where we started, okay? And I'm gonna bring you guys back down with me like I do every time so we can really look eye to eye. Oh, how exciting. We have some kids doing it too. I love that, Barbara. That's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna sit you guys down with me. I wanna make sure that the screen is cool on both Facebook and Instagram. Cool. Let's take a seat, huh? Thank you guys for joining me. Tough times, but we are strong. And remember that rooting down in whatever you can right now is so powerful, whether that's getting connected with your roots, like your family and people, and getting to know them a little bit better, whether that is, learning a new skill for your business or for your life that will help you build stronger roots there. However I can help you, I'm always here for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. Give me feedback. Let me know what you think about this style. I think if we do this like once a week, that's really awesome. We can do high intensity a few days a week. And then just, a few things like kind of announcements, if you will, not huge announcements, but we're still on tomorrow and Friday. Everything's great. Monday, we have a special guest. Monday, my girlfriend, Nicole Trimmel, is going to join us. She is, if I'm not mistaken, the German and world champion female kickboxing champion. And I've worked with her in the past, and she's been doing some amazing stuff, and so she's going to join us on Monday, okay? For those of you that are still on, don't leave yet. We haven't finished our mission statement. We're going to read that one more time, but get excited for her. We're going to do a balance and stability training on how to find your inner and outer balance, and she's really going to challenge us. She's so amazing, and her and I are going to come up with a really great workout together. But before we all sign off, let's do one more time our mission statement together. I am alive. I am alive. I am ready to serve. I know that no matter what the circumstances, no day is guaranteed no matter what. I know the impact. I know the impact that moving my physical body has on my emotions and vibe. And even when I don't feel like it, I am moving my body because I can. I am moving my body because I can. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I really, truly love you a lot. Remember, you are always welcome, and I love you. And please send me a message if you need someone to talk to, if you need some support. Always here for you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Mwah. Love ya. Bye. And now, how do I end it on Facebook? Wait, here we go. Hi, friends. Okay, let me go through. Yeah. End live video. Bye, Facebook fam. Love you guys. See you.